Kombaru! I finally fixed the chat, so now it's not displaying the thing asking me to sign in anymore. Yay! That's what I was testing. Anyway. Also, sorry for the delay. It took a while for me to get it to work. I had to sign in and everything because like I tried a couple different CSS blocks of code that people had online and none of them made it go away. I had to just log in. Game, why are you not registering my controller? Hold on. You might have to reset the game. Because it doesn't seem to want to register any inputs from my controller. And that's not good. I need you to actually take input from my controller, game. Why? One moment. Gotta test something else. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. And you are. Where did you go? Where are you hooked up? This massive tangle of cords. Where do you actually hook in? Ah. Are you gonna register the controller now? Hello? Game. There we go. Okay, now the controller's lit up. Aha! Yay! It's working now. We did a bunch of things. Now we're gonna do a bunch more things. Okay. A sync chair. The sync chair. The person sitting here is syncing. Sync machine. Door. Look. Computer is observing this through the window. I'll leave Iris to you, Date. Well, thank you. Oh, boss. Hello. Boss is looking this way through the glass window. Talk to her. Is there something you want to ask me? You should be talking to Iris right now. Yeah, I know, but I gotta click on everything. I gotta click on all the things. Sink chair. Subject chair. Just sitting here, blah, 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 blah. Sink gear. Okay, it looks like that's all the things I can click on. Right, Iris, I hope you're ready. Oh, I gotta move this screen over a little bit. This is kind of covering the chat. Look, Iris looks a bit hazy. She looks a bit hazy, or like she looks like she's in a bit of a haze. You remember your dream earlier? Do you know a politician named So Sejima? How are you feeling? I'm okay, normal, I guess. Why? Did you do something that would make me sick? I just took a peek inside your head, that's all. Telling that to a, like, clearly schizophrenic girl is definitely gonna go great. Inside my head? Do you know a politician named So Sejima? Okay, she took that in stride, I guess. Okay. Do you know a politician named So Sejima? Do you remember your dream? Dream? What are you talking about? Subject of the sink does not experience somnium as you do. Iris would not know about it. Do you know a politician named So Sejima? Yeah, I know his name and face. I've never met him. You haven't? I'm just an internet idol. Not like I have connections to politicians or anything. About the Nile message with Ota. Iris, let me ask you one thing. The message Ota sent you on Nile. I won't tell anyone about this thing. I won't tell anyone about that thing. What is that thing? I don't know. Ota's the one who wrote that. You should ask him. Ota's phone is still broken, right? But he definitely sent that Nile message. Ota purchased a new phone in Akihabara yesterday. With the same number? Yes. Also, I mean, if I'm assuming Nile functions the same way that Line functions in real life, the application that Nile is clearly meant to be a parody of, you can have Nile on your phone or on your computer. Like there is a desktop application version of Nile, or there is a desktop application of Line, so I'm assuming there would be a desktop application of Nile as well. The phone version is obviously the more popular version, but call it. Connected. Hey, it's Kaname Date. Where are you? Ota, I know you can hear me. At home. I'm at home. Got it. Wait right there. I'm coming over. Is Tessa still at the police station? Yeah, now that... Oh... Like, Legna pointed out that apparently in the Japanese version, instead of calling her Tessa as a nickname, they call her Acetone,
huh?
Which is a weird. If you want me to talk, release her. Criminal Procedure Law 198. Persons may refuse to heed a summons or leave the supervision of the police at any time unless they are arrested or detained. Tessa isn't a suspect. According to Article 223, this applies to all persons of interest. You haven't issued an arrest warrant to Tessa, right? So if you don't release her right now, you are violating the law. Damn. We have a deal? You want my testimony, right? Bring Tessa here. And I promise I'll tell you everything I know. Kid is starting to get on my nerves. So, what are you going to do? Hello, Bismuth. How are you? What a specific thing to say. Just volunteering. Yeah, I'm not involved with any politicians. Date gets tased, part 2. Shit. And to Matsushita Diner. Iris, come with me. We're going to Matsushita Diner. Are you talking to Ota? Yeah, telepathically. Stop saying this shit to the schizophrenic girl. Date, what the fuck is wrong with you? I have special powers. Anyway, let's go. Good, that's good. Tessa! Thank you, Ota. It's thanks to you. He's very smart. That's right. It's not like you can do whatever you want just because you're the police. Maybe not, but you better keep your promise. Alright. Low table. All sitting cushion. Window. Nothing but a window. Poster. A beer ad. Fortune. Menu. Kitchen. Swinging door. A kid's chair. Table. Condiments. No, I'm clicking on the menu. Menu. Disposable chopsticks. A chair. Counter. Photo. Family photo. Okay, I guess that's it. Look. Iris is standing next to me. I could solve this mystery easy. It was the gas station attendant who shook your hand at the start. No. Incorrect. Not at all. Have you ever met Ota's mother? Don't you have things to ask Ota? Hurry up. This is your first time here. Why does that matter? You want me to leave? I'm going to annoy you. About that thing. Didn't I tell you? Ask Ota about it. Well, okay. Look. It's Ota. He looks pretty nervous. I guess you bought a new phone. Where's your mother? Did I keep you waiting about that thing in the Nile message? I was nervous thinking about Tessa. I couldn't stop imagining what dirty, perverted Dojin plot you were acting out with her. As long as I am in your eye socket, that won't happen. It wouldn't happen anyway. I guess you bought a new cell phone. Where's your... She's in the living room in the back. I think she's watching TV or something. Okay. You come all the way here just to ask me that. I guess you bought a new cell phone. Yeah, I did. Yesterday in Akihabara. About that thing in the Nile message. So let's hear it. What is that thing? That thing? Don't play dumb. You sent that message to Iris. Oh, Date, will you do me a favor? What? There's a picture on the counter, right? Yeah, and? I want you to take a good look at it. The photo? Yes, the photo. God damn it. Yodai. Well. Okay. My head is pounding. What time is it? The day has turned over. It is Monday, 2:50 a.m. You've been unconscious for nearly 5 hours. Oda got me, didn't he? He did. He struck you over the head with the walk. Oh, bastard. How did he do that? I don't know, but afterward he ran off with Iris. How do you know? You had lost consciousness, but I was still watching. I recorded video of the incident. Take a look. Tessa, wait. I'll get the car. You witch! You stay away from my boy. I can't believe Ota took Date's virginity. Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen? No, everything's fine. Okay, let's go. Why didn't you chase them? I'm sorry. Should have jumped out of my eye and ran after them. Couldn't move. The mechanics control my ambulatory motion. Mechanics controlling my ambulatory motion were short-circuited by the blow to your head. Date, the boss is calling. How am I gonna report this one? Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Ivo. No! Iris. Oh wait, she's breathing. Her eye was taken out and she's still alive. No, that's... Criminal is streaming this live. Ivo, the source. Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District. Okiura. Date, focus. You need to get to the site now. Kept my foot to the gas the whole time. I could feel the sweat on my palms. The engine raced a high-pitched scream. But I could barely hear it. Heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after that, the image changed. Bastard. It's the most Metal Gear track. Every time this track comes up, I'm like, Metal Gear? Tessa! Hold on, I'll save you! Unfortunately, you will not, Ota. It's like the second time we've seen this happen. Stay away from Tessa! Rah! Dun, 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 dun. Dante, we've almost reached the destination. Please, please, let me make it in time. Oh, hey, he's actually alive this time. You okay? Date, where did they go? Through the back door. Hang on, Ota. Help is on the way. So she is seemingly alive too? Don't worry, Iris is alive. Backup is en route to this location. Okay, pursue the culprit. Right, I'm on it. Any traces of the culprit? Still nothing. He also didn't catch the culprit on any of the surveillance cameras. Probably got away through the back alley. While wearing a polar bear costume? Maybe they took it off and threw it in the ocean. If it were filled with something heavy, it would sink to the bottom. Something heavy like a human body? Mayhaps? It's a Tanaki statue. Computer, chair, arts machine, public bath, map, boy band, poster, snowboard, keys, triangle ruler, broken clock, battery died on that thing, so the hands, blah blah blah, stationary bike. Plaster figure. Symbol. Christmas tree. Coat hanger. Poster. Pennant. Mask right. Mask left. Soccer ball. Volleyball. Police officer mannequin. RC car. Rug. Shelves. Bags. Wine bottles. Tombstone. Door. Ryoshka. Large key. Air conditioner vent. Look. Boss is sitting on top of her desk. From this angle, it looks like you should be able to see up her skirt, but you can't. Not that I would want to. CSI found anything at the warehouse. Still ongoing, but they haven't found anything of note yet. Ate, Aibo, go to the warehouse again and investigate. You two might be able to find some useful clues. About Okuda Fishery. You should ask Aibo about that. Yes, I've already done some research. Okura Fishery is owned by the Okura we know. Denju's father created the company. Another connection to Denju. No, actually. Currently, Okura Fishery has nothing to do with Denju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Denju's father died. Denju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Denju did not inherit the company from his father. It was instead given to other persons. So it's a coincidence the criminal chose that location.
わからん。
Unknown. Uh. About Iris and Ota.
2人が搬送されたのは中央病院。
They were taken to Central Hospital.
オータの手術は無事に終わって、
Ota's surgery went well. He's in treatment.
命に別状はないそうよ。
He's stable. Nothing life-threatening.
でもイリスの方はまだ。
Iris, though.
手術中か。
Is she still in surgery?
ええ。
Yeah.
イリスは左の眼球。
Iris's left eye was forcibly removed.
言うまでもなく。
Since the optic nerve is connected to the brain, the surgery will take some time to
手
complete.
術にも時間がかかるのだろう。
Have you contacted Hitomi and Mayumi?
もちろんしたわ。
Of course.
瞳は病院で。
Hitomi is at the hospital waiting for the surgery to finish.
真由美の方は
And Mayumi?
同じく病院にいたんだけど。
She went to the hospital earlier waiting for Ota to get out.
それで着替えやらなんや
I
ら。
think she went back to get some clothes and things for Ota's hospital stay.
だって、真由美は夕べ。
Okay, last night, Mayumi left the diner to chase after Iris and Ota.
もしかしたら。
Perhaps she knows something.
知ってるかも。
あ、そうだな。
Yeah, she might.
真由美から一度話を。
Let's listen to Mayumi's story. About so.
そういえば、昨日イリスのソムニウム世界に。
So Sejima. He was in Iris's Somnium yesterday.
だがイリスは瀬島に会っ
Right,
たことは
but Iris says she's never met him.
じゃあ、瀬島の方に確
Why
認
not
して
ask
みたら。
So about it?
瀬島の家は確か麻布だったな。
So lives in Azabu, right?
行ってみるか。
I guess I could. I want to hear from a representative of
今
Oak
全
Ridge
員
Fishery.
本庁の方で事情聴
They're
取。
giving statements at HQ right now.
順番待ちの列は長そうよ。
The line is pretty long.
だったら、水木から話
I
を
could just talk to Mizuki.
そっか。
Right, she's part of the Okuyota family too.
ていうか、そういえば。
Oh, speaking of.
なあ、ボス。
Hey boss, did you end up sending anyone to take care of Mizuki yesterday?
まったく今更聞いてくる
Geez, you're finally getting around to asking that.
大丈夫よ。
Yes, she's fine. I had one of our new recruits take her.
で、その後伊達くんの家に連れて帰って。
She took her back to your house, so Mizuki should still be there.
水木は自宅か。
So Mizuki's at home.
相当お冠だろうな。
I'm fairly certain she's furious with you.
黙ってあの怪獣の店に。
After leaving her alone with Mama, I mean. Should go investigate.
それじゃあボス、俺は
Right, boss, I'm gonna go investigate.
ええ、頼んだわよ。
Got it. Counting on you.
行くぞ、相棒。
了
Let's
解。
go, Ivo. Roger that. Alright, where do we want to go first? Not gonna lie, just leaving an underage kid at a bar is a crazy move. I mean, we've established that Date is not the smartest man. So, where should we go first? Yeah. Hospital. Yeah. Should have used Sejima's full name. What do you mean?
大丈夫ですか？
You okay?
伊達さん、
看護師がここにいると聞いたも
The
ので
nurse told me you were here.
ええ、
Using only so is confusing in English. Yeah. Yes, just resting.
イリスの手術が無事に終わ
Iris' surgery was successful.
命に別状はない。
They told me she would be fine.
そのことを聞いたらなんか
After I heard that, a weight lifted off my shoulders. I
力
just
が抜けてしま
collapsed.
って倒れてこの病室に運び込まれ
It
て
seems that she passed out and was brought here.
ああ、さっき看護師から
Yeah, the nurse told me.
でももう大丈夫
But
で
I'm fine now.
す。すっかり良くなりましたから。
Feel much better. Bedside table. Window.
いないいないば
Peekaboo. Pardon me?
イリスが小さい頃
When Iris was little, we used to play hide and seek.
よくそんな遊びをそこのカーテンを見て
Seeing that curtain made me think
な
about
ん
it.
だか突然思い出してしまって。
Sink. A sink. Bed. A bed. Patient monitor. Equipment used for monitoring vital signs. Measures heart rate, blood pressure, and body temperature on the monitor. Cupboard. Bathroom. Use the toilet in here. Hitomi is sitting next to the bed. I mean, she's sitting on the bed. She looks exhausted. About Iris felt your alibi. About Ota, do you know anything about Iris and so?
あの子は
She... Iris lost her left
左
eye.
目を失ってしまいました。奪われた眼球は
They haven't found it
ま
yet.
だ見つかってないそうです。視神経や血管がつながっ
If
て
the
いれ
optic
ば
nerve and blood vessels are intact, they told me they might be able to restore it.
でも
But I'm thankful she's
命が
alive.
助かっただけでも感謝しないと。私
Hello, Rabiel. Jeez. Yeah, at least she's alive this time. She actually survived this timeline, despite getting her eye gouged out. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me.
岩井真中
Manaka
心から親
Iwai,
友と呼べる
best friend.
数少
One of the
ない
only friends I
友人
had.
の一人でした。イリスの手術が終わるのを
While I
待
was
って
waiting for news from Iris' surgery, I
その真中のことが
started thinking about Manaka.
脳裏をよぎって私
I felt like I was going to lose my mind. Sorry, I was elsewhere. No, that's fine. Let us comfort this mother. We're working on it.
よほど辛い経験をされたんですね。
It must have been very painful. Yes. About Ota.
太田君には本当に
I'm
心
so
から
thankful
感謝
for
しています
Ota.
いえそんなこと
No
までは
words don't even do it justice.
だって太田君
Ota
が
saved Iris, didn't he?
助けてくれたんでしょ。警察の方から伺いまし
Why
た。
are the police talking about it?
もし
If Ota didn't go to the warehouse that night, Iris would be dead.
今頃イリスは本当に何と言えばいいのか。
I really don't even want... I don't even know what to say.
お礼の言葉が一つしかないの
It's
が
frustrating that there isn't a bigger world for... There's a bigger word for thank you. About Ota?
実は太田君私の教え子だ。
Ota gets 1 gold star. Oda was actually one of my students.
彼が小学生の頃受け
I
持っ
was
た
his teacher in elementary school.
昔から正義感は強い方でしたけ
Even back then, he had such a strong sense of justice.
どでも
Not that I'm one to say, but I believe he grew up to be quite an amazing young man. If Ota didn't slam Date's head with a walk and took Iris with him, she wouldn't lose an eye. Take that star back.
私が言うのもなんですけど
Okay, to be
大
fair,
人になってくれたと思います
he still deserves a star for being able to save her from getting killed in that situation.
きっと
Even if he did put her in that situation. He did get a little stabby. Oh, your
今日の
alibi.
午前3時頃、ひとみさんは何
Hitomi, what were you doing around 3 a.m. today?
ああ、気を悪くしないでください。これも仕事なも
I
の。
don't mean anything by it, I'm just doing my job.
家で寝て
I
ま
was
す
sleeping at home.
午前4時頃
The police came and picked me up around 4 a.m.
事件のことはその時
That's
初
when
め
I
て
heard about all this.
今の証言は
Her
捜査
testimony matches what was in the investigation material. It's 1 star juxtaposed his many demerits. That's very true. He's allowed to have this 1 star. He's still not climbing out of the pit with just that 1 star.
午前4時頃、警察の人間がひとみのところに
Cops came to pick her up around 4 a.m.
あ
Correct.
冷凍倉庫から左岸家までの所要時間は
How long does it take to get from Hitomi's house to the warehouse?
車で20分から25
20 to 25 minutes by car.
白熊が倉庫から逃亡したのは
Polar Bear ran out of the warehouse around 3:15.
そうだ
急げばギリで間に合う
If you're fast, you can just make it.
瞳を疑ってるのか
You suspect Hitomi?
そういうわけじゃないが
Not necessarily, but do you know anything about Iris and So?
瀬島ってあの国会議員
So Sejima, the politician?
ええ二人に何かつながりがあるんじゃないかという
Yes, we know we believe they might know each other.
つながりなんて
I don't
ない
think
とは思い
so.
ますけど
Say goodbye.
こんな時にいろいろ
Sorry for asking you so many questions at a time like this.
いえ
No, it's fine.
では私はこ
I
れ
should go. Map! Alright, where do we want to go next? Cold Storage Warehouse, Matsushita Diner, the Sejima Residence, or Date Residence? Where will we go? Date Residence. Okie dokie. We Date Residence. I'm just now kind of thinking about it, but like this does not look like a building in Japan. Does anyone else feel like that? Like I feel like I've never seen a building that looks like this in Japanese media. But I've definitely driven by buildings that look like
そ
that.
れそろそろやめてくれないか
Hey Mizuki, could you take a break?
聞きたいことがあるんだ
I want to ask you something. And there she go. How does this girl do this? I do not know. Why are we suddenly in Britain? Doesn't the Sagan residence straight up have a palm tree outside? You know what? I think you're right. What the hell? Really? You're not gonna... Smart girl. Anyway. It's not letting me click on anything. Bizarre. Look. This is Japerica. Mizuki's still working her muscles. You're mad at me, aren't you? About Ota and Iris. About the fishery. Where's the officer who knocked you off? Amera, Japan? Apologize to Mitsuki.
わかった。悪かったよ。
Listen, I get it. I'm really sorry, Mitsuki.
実は昨日、
Yesterday, I went to meet up with the Yakuza gang,
熊倉組。
the Kumakuras.
沖浦とつながりが。
Remember Mama said Denju had some connections with them?
それで、いろい
I
ろ。
went to question them. Pokemon Season 1 land? Yeah, basically. They mostly live in Minnesota.
だが、小6のお前
But
を。
of course, I couldn't take a little girl with me.
だから、
You understand, right?
私、暴力団なんて怖くな
I'm
い。
not afraid of any Yakuzas.
そんな連中3秒で息の根を
I'd
止め
make their heart stop beating in 3 seconds.
物騒なこと言うなよ。
Girls shouldn't talk like...
あ、それ、性差別的
That's awfully sexist of you.
そんなこと言ってるからモテ
This
る
is why no one thinks you're attractive.
俺はモテる。
I'm attractive.
嘘つかないで。
Uh-huh. Keep telling yourself that.
この4年間、彼女がいた気配な
That's
の
why you haven't had a girlfriend in 4 years.
俺の彼女はくのいちなんだ。
My girlfriend is a ninja. She's just hiding in the shadows.
はいはい。
Sure.
で、聞きたいことって何
So, what do you want to ask me anyway? Okay, now everything is able to be clicked
だ
on.
って、
Computer.
私がいないときそのパソ
You
コ
watch
ンが
weird
変な
videos
ことに
when
なるでしょ
I'm not around, don't you?
変な。
Weird videos.
NTR がどうしたこうした
Something about cuckoldry. NTR.
バ
No, 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 no. Those are husbandry videos.
RT だ。
Hello, Teddy. How you doing? You know you could, honey, and we're so proud of you. Ace Attorney World. And eat your hamburgers, Apollo. You know, like animal husbandry, raising livestock. Anyway, don't touch my computer without permission. Hard drive is full of animal husbandry videos. Yeah, what? I need to. What was his excuse?
バカ NTR じゃない NRT だ。成田空港に発着する旅客機の動画だよ。成田空港に発着する旅客機の動画だよ。
I can't understand that. NTR corkboard. There's a corkboard on the wall. Armchair. File cabinet. Goofy. These are like those videos I watch over Donald's shoulder all the time. No!
あ、この前
Oh, I put the notice from your credit card company in there.
中に入れといたから。
Small filing cabinet. A bunch of documents. Blah, 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 blah. Large
4年
speaker.
前水木はよく
4 years ago, Mizuki used to hide
お前のことを
in
脅かした
them
よな
to scare you, didn't she?
ああ、
Yeah, and I would scold her every time.
だが最近じゃもう
She hasn't done such childish things lately.
実に喜ばしいこと。
Good news for me.
そうかな。本当はちょっと。
Imagine that part of you actually misses it. Apparently, I learn about NTR through a famous Xenoblade 3 spoiler scene. Really? Audio equipment for an audio file. Coffee table. Top is glass. Bit. Adorabat. It's Adorabat. Stuffed rabbit. Character music he likes. I guess there's no point in getting into it. Adorabat. Stuffed rabbit. Bed. A bed. Mitsuki sleeps there every night. Door. The entrance. Light. Refrigerator. Hey, Mitsuki. Can you get rid of the Cleone in there? Cleone. What is that? Adorabat from Mao Mao. I think it's probably supposed to be Adore Rabbit, but I keep accidentally calling it Adorabat.
別にいいでしょ。
Do I have to?
よくないだろう。
Yes.
一匹や二匹だったらまだしも。
Or just one or two, I let it slide, but there's 100 in there.
しょうがないじゃん、繁殖。
Not my fault they started breeding. My refrigerator. It's packed with beer, food, and a bunch of Cleone. What the fuck are Cleone? It's a pie. Kitchen. Backpack. Looks small on Mitsuki now. 4 years ago, when I bought it for her, it looked so big on her. Iron pipe. Mitsuki's favorite metal pipe. I have no idea what she uses it for. Clothes are hanging on the rack. They're mine and Mitsuki's.
そこに伊達
Hey,
の
could you stop
服着るのやめて
hanging your clothes next to mine?
なんでだよ。
Why?
加齢臭が映るから。
Your old people smell is going to get all over them. Hmm?
確かに俺は
I mean, I do like older women.
好きだが。
だって、そういう意味じゃないと思う。
I don't think that is what she's talking about. Clothes are hanging on the rack. Clothes. Mitsuki's clothes and mine hanging on the rack. We each have basically one outfit. That's because we're rational people. I don't want to waste my precious time and brain power thinking about what clothes to wear every day. A lot of successful businessmen and scientists do it. Okay, honestly, Mizuki and I do have other outfits. We just keep them somewhere else. My clothes and Mizuki's. I do think it's funny that they're acknowledging the fact that we only ever see these characters wearing the same outfits through the whole game, so they just put the same, multiple copies of the same fucking clothes up here. Fuel pipes are a girl's best friend. Like, okay, that does not clear anything up. Thank you. Large window. A big window. Bench press. A bench press. Weights are real iron. Total weight is 220 pounds. Holy shit. Not that I can actually bench that. Okay. Where's the officer who dropped you off?
昨日マーブルまでお前を迎えに行った女性警官は？
Where's the officer who dropped you off?
てもらったよ。
Told her to go home.
定期的に連絡するから心
I
配
said I would call her to check in.
そっか。
Okay.
何そのがっかり感。
Why are you disappointed?
もしかして彼女目当
Did
て
you want to meet her?
とか
別にそういうわけじゃ。
It's not like that.
貧乳だったよ。
You wanted to see her boobs.
あ、伊達はむしろ貧乳だ
You were more into small boobs, pervert.
巨乳も好きだ。
I like big boobs too.
もうなんだな。
I suppose you are what they call a tit man? About Ota and Iris.
午前3時の動画ネットで
Saw the video, the one at 3 a.m. last night.
オータンすごいよね。
Ota is amazing.
ちょっと見直しちゃった。
I'm changing my mind about that guy.
イリスとオータの手術は無事。
Iris and Ota came out of it okay.
二人とも命に。
They'll both live.
本当に
Really? Yeah.
よかった。
Oh, thank God. About Okiura.
沖浦水産は
Okiura Fishery is the company Grandpa made.
だけどパパと
I
は
don't think Daddy had anything to do with it, though.
17年前におじいちゃんが
Grandpa died 17 years ago. Someone else is running that company now. They aren't family. What kind of person was your grandpa?
私が生まれる前に
I never met him. He died before I was born.
でも話だけは
But Daddy did tell me stories.
どんな話だ？
What kind of stories?
おじいちゃんがひいおばあちゃんの
Back
中
when Grandpa was in great grandma's tummy,
ひいおばあちゃんを乗せた客船が
she was a passenger, or she was on a passenger ship that got shipwrecked in a storm.
その時ひいおばあちゃんは臨月を迎え
I need both T and A. I
おじい
agree.
ちゃんは海の中で産み落とされたんだ
She had to have the baby out on the ocean.
海の中。
That's right, Tifa and on the ocean.
それからおじいちゃんはイルカ
And
に
then
育てられ
Grandpa
て
was raised by dolphins.
あ？
16歳になった頃
By
に
the
は
time he was 10,
全て
he was
の
catching
魚を捕まえら
fish
れ
with
る
his
ぐらい
bare hands.
その後おじいちゃんは
And then Grandpa got up on land and learned language and culture and stuff.
いろいろあって沖浦水産を立ち上げることになったんだ
Then he decided to start up Okiura Fishery.
なんかの伝説。
Sounds like a tall tale.
そう当時
Yeah,
おじいちゃん
Grandpa was a legend.
漁師や船乗りたちからも
All the fishermen and sailors respected
的な
him.
存在だったんだ
That can't be true. But there's a part of me that's thinking maybe. After all, Mizuki herself seems superhuman. I'd believe her grandpa was an incredible man. Hey, goodbye.
水木、話を聞かせてくれ
Thanks
て
for talking with me, Mizuki.
参考になったよ。
It was helpful.
参考になった。
Was it?
俺は捜査を続けなきゃ。
I have to continue the investigation, so.
待ってよ
Wait, you're leaving me again?
私も一緒に行く
I'm coming with you.
ダメだ。
No.
なんで
Why?
お前を危険なことに巻き込むわ
I
け
can't
には。
involve you. This might be dangerous.
大丈夫だよ
It's okay, I'm strong.
私がどれだけの力を
You know how strong I am, right?
知ってるでしょっていうかそもそも
You were the one who knew how special I was before anyone. It was 1 year ago. I noticed something strange when Mizuki came home from school. Passenger ship, yo, 999.
お前、それ、どうしたんだ？
Hey, what happened?
誰にやられた？
Who did this to you?
クラスのや
Some
つら
kids at school.
男子とか女子とか全部
Five
で
or six
5、
of
6
them.
人はいたかなパパやママと一緒に暮らしてないなん
They
て
said I was a weirdo because I don't live with my mom and dad.
からかわれて
They teased me.
それで私
I got mad and
言い返したら
told them to go away and they hit me.
手出してきて
そいつらの名前を教えろ。
Tell me their names.
俺が半殺しにしてやる。
Teach the little punks a lesson.
だって、その判断は
Okay, wait.
この種の問題に大人が介入したところで
Adult intervention will
そこ
not
は
solve this
対
problem.
症療法にしかならない。水木が自分自身
Mizuki has to deal with this problem herself.
同じことの繰り返しだ。
水木、これから時間を
Mizuki, come on, it's time to train.
する
What?
そいつらをぶちのめす
I'm going to teach you how to kick their asses.
早速だが、今から始めるぞ。
We're starting right now.
準備しろ。
Get ready. And then he taught a little girl how to kick
なん
ass.
で神社？
Why the shrine?
特訓といえば神社だろ
Shrine。is the perfect place for special training.
特訓といえば神社の。
Is?
こういう厳かな
You feel better when you train in quiet, serene places like this.
まあなんでもいいけど。
Sure, whatever.
じゃあまずはお前が
First, I'm going to teach you 4 secrets to becoming stronger.
この4つさえ守ればお前は
Follow these 4 rules and you will acquire power beyond your wildest dreams.
なんかだってさっきからキャラ違
Date,
く
are you
ない？
playing a character or something?
伊達ではない。
I am not Date. While we're training, I am your master. Just does not respond. Mokujin, a training dummy. A tree. A Shinto shrine. It looks rather solemn. Lantern. Guardian dog statue. A guardian dog.
ねえだって
Chozuya. Hey Date, what's that?
お前、長津屋を知らないのか
Chozuya,
あそこは参
where you wash your belly button in the sacred water before you visit the shrine.
そう
Belly button?
そうだ
Yes, absolutely. In Shinto, the belly button is said to be the dirtiest place.
とされているんだ。だから神に
That is why people praying, that is why before praying, you have to cleanse yourself.
必要があるんだよ。
へえそうなんだ。
I see. My belly is holy.
今のダジャレじゃないからね。
Didn't mean for that to rhyme.
だってさっき
Date, I wish you wouldn't lie to her while she's impressionable.
へその話だよ。
Your story about the belly button.
水木のやつ。
Trust you, you know.
しまったみたいだぞ。
ま、そのうち気づ
Yeah,
くだろう。
she'll catch on eventually. Wash your hands and face here. Definitely not your belly button.
あの石碑なんて書いてあるの？
What does it say? When riding an elevator,
閉じるボタンを連打す
mashing the door close button doesn't actually do anything.
全く意味ないからって書いてあるな。
That's what it says.
絶対嘘だよね。
You're lying, aren't you? Stone monument. Something engraved here, but I can't read it. Arch. The arch. All right. Look. Mizuki looks skeptical. Being quick to act is crucial. Mental preparation is important. Everyday life is of dire importance. Key to victory is to kill the heart. Preparation is important.
喧嘩をするには絶
In
対
a fight, you must first be victorious in your mind.
絶対に負けないぞ。
Like thinking I'm not gonna lose?
あ、そうだ。
Exactly.
キャバクラに行くときと同じだな。
I do the same mental preparations before going to a strip club.
店に行く前から
Before I go in, if I tell myself they're all out of my league,
モテなくなる。
then they will be.
勝負はもう
Mental fight has begun the moment I put my hand on the door.
始まってるんだ。
うん、確かにその通りだね。
Yeah, I see.
ってなるわけないじゃん。
I know that's stupid. Being quick to act is crucial.
水木、誰にも負けない方法を知ってるか？
Mizuki, do you know how to win any fight against any opponent?
え、そもそもしないとか？
Don't get in a fight in the first place?
それも一つの回答だが、お前が
That is a respectable answer, but no.
それではない。誰にも負けない。
The way to win any fight is this.
それは先手を取って、
Hit them first and hit them hard enough to finish them.
言ってることはわか
I
るけど。
kinda get it, but
もちろん、
of course I'm not saying that's how you should behave.
だが、このこ
But
とを
thinking
知って
about
いるか
this
いない
will
か
make
で
a big difference in
喧
a
嘩の
real
成果に
fight.
大きな差が出る。
I think the belly can be sacred. It can be for sure.
それはいいんだけど、
Yeah, okay, I get it, but
伊達のそのキャラマジ
seriously, Date, are you like acting or something?
伊達ではない。獅子
Not Date, Master. Your everyday life is of dire importance.
なんで？
What? Why?
日々の生活を丁寧に
Best training you could ever have is to be mindful during your everyday life.
適切な食事や生活リズム
Diet and exercise form a strong body.
さらに他人の気持ちを
And if you're always maturing intellectually and emotionally,
喧嘩で相手の
you will always be able to anticipate your enemy's first move.
なるほどね。
I get it.
でも、それじゃあめちゃ
But
め
you're
ちゃ
so messy. Does that mean you can't
喧嘩
fight?
が弱いってことにならない？
風が出てきたな。
Blowing of the wind through the trees.
いや、なんとなくかっこいいこと
You can't just say something cool to avoid the question. The victory is to kill the heart.
喧嘩になったら相手の
Like
心
when
を
you
折
get
るの
into
が
a
大切
fight,
だ
aim for
み
the
たいな
heart.
話？
いや、そう。
No, it is the opposite.
心を殺す
You
の
must
は
kill your own heart, Mitsuki.
お前。
どういうこと？
What do you mean?
喧嘩の最中だけは
If you're gonna fight, you must suppress any mercy or emotional attachment.
相手を一人の人間として考え
If you have even a mote of sympathy within you, it will be impossible to fight to your potential.
敵と拳を交えるその瞬間だけは目の前のそいつをパン
Do not think of your opponent as a man. Think of them as a target, a punching bag, or a board.
こんにゃく人間って。
Punching bag, huh?
とにかくこれ
Anyway, practice these 4 truths and you will get stronger.
強くなれるはずだ。
Rewrite, I need all that tab. Tifa, Aerith, and Barrett. Very true. Barrett is the one getting sexualized. Tifa and Aerith are just there because they're fun when they're with each other.
眉唾
This sounds like a scam.
俺を信じろ。
Believe in
言
me.
う通りにしたら
If you do as I say,
感謝することになる。
if you do as I say, you will be thanking me in time. Anyway, Mizuki, here's a gun.
本当かな？
Are you sure?
どれその時のお前
How
と
about we do a baseline test? Show me what you've got. Show me what you've got.
強さを見せるってどうやって？
そうだな。
Let's see. How about you throw a punch?
見せてくれ。そうしたら大体のことはわかる。
I can guess your strength from that.
よくわからない
Say
けど
so.
とりあえずやってみるね。
I'll give it a shot.
まずは目を閉じて意識を集中しろ。
First, close your eyes and concentrate. This?
そうだ。そし
Exactly.
て思い切り
Then
拳を
punch forward. Yeah.
え
Huh?
どうだった？
How was that?
いや、
気を使わなくてもいいよ。
You don't have to be nice.
まだまだなのは分かっ
I
てる。
know I'm weak.
そう。
Hey, by the way,
お前、いじめっ子
did
たち
you swing back at those bullies?
うんうん。
No, I didn't do anything.
で、伊 探してない。だって相手はたくさんいたし、
There are a bunch of them. I didn't think I
課題
could.
がないって思ったから。
そうか
I see.
こいつ
She doesn't know her own strength.
みたいだな。
I suppose not.
水木
Mizuki,
そのもう
let's just say that I think you should be more confident in yourself.
え？
Really?
ただ師匠
But never ever strike your master. That is a must. Please do not shatter my bones into dust, little girl. I would prefer to not have that happen. Yeah, you're right.
確かにお前は恐ろ
In
しい
fact, you're so strong you scare me sometimes. Well then,
だがダメだ
no, I can't take you with me.
どうして？
Why not?
どうしてもだ
Because
沖浦から責任を
I
持っ
have
て
responsibility for you. I promise to end you.
目に合わせるわけには
Can't put you in danger.
ずるいよ。パパの
Not
こと
fair
出せ
bringing up daddy.
イリスとオータも同じだ
Iris and Ota feel the same way.
そんなことは望んじ
I
ゃい
don't want you hurt either.
分かってくれ
You have to understand, Mizuki.
もしもお前の力が必要に
If
な
I
っ
need your help, I'll let you know when the time comes.
本当に
Really?
あ
Yes.
約束だよ。
Promise?
約束だ
I promise.
さあ行くぞ相棒
Let's go, Ivo.
次はどこに？
Where to? Where to, indeed. Okay, where are we going, folks? We got the cold storage warehouse, Matsushita Diner, and the Sejima residence. Diner. Matsushita Diner. Who might you be?
ああそういえば
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
前回は警察の ID を見せ
At least something's a little more than flashing your badge. My name is Kaname Date.
伊達さんです。
Mr. Date.
それでご用件。
What can I help you with? Alright. First, I need you to sit there and just stare forward like that while I click on everything in your establishment. Thank you. Let me cat. Low table. Cushion. Disposable chopsticks. Condiments. Calendar. It's November, but the calendar isn't looking at. Oh, okay. I keep forgetting that this story has like a set date that it's supposed to be happening at. Which is silly of me, because like I mean this with love. Kotaro, the guy behind the series, he very much makes me think of like a more anime, less Hollywood version of Kojima. Not that Kojima doesn't like anime. I mean, he fucking put like Hakura, the fucking VTuber, in Death Stranding 2, which is incredibly based of him. But like, just like, I feel like this got like Kojima leans more toward liking live action and particularly Hollywood stuff, whereas this guy I feel leans more toward anime. But other than that, they're pretty similar in a lot of their writing choices, and like how they include a lot of like references to real world things and also just things they read about online. But I keep forgetting that those like that kind of, and you written on the wall. Okay, cat, I need you to not bump the mouse. Please don't do that. I love you, baby, but please don't do that. But like, I keep forgetting that a lot of writers like that do tend to want to give their stories a more like established like place in the real world, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. Counter. Menu on the table. Then again, this is also like, this is a mystery story taking place in like a real world setting. Like clearly a fictionalized version of a real world setting, but it's still, you know, Japan, like an actual country that exists in real life. So, but then again, even then, a lot of the times, a lot of Japanese authors will not give specific dates to their work. Like, will like straight up obfuscate the year so that you can't tell what year it's supposed to take place in, because they're kind of like future proofing the fact that there's a possibility that like whatever future year they set the story to take place in will end up, you know, not making sense once we actually reach that time. Mayumi, Ota's mother. Just a picture. About that photo, about last night, are you done packing?
準備
Packing? What are you talking about?
太田君の入院に必要
Thought you came here to pack some of Ota's things for his hospital stay.
太田が入院
Ota at the hospital?
あの子はピンピンして
My
ますよ
boy is fine.
変なこと言わないでく
You
ださい
shouldn't say things like that to a mother. Is she in denial? Uh-oh. About last night, about that photo.
ゆうべって
Last night?
何
What
時から
time?
のことですか
10時前のことです
She has dementia. Oh no! Before 10 p.m.
あその時間は
Oh,
もう
I was already asleep by 10 p.m.
寝てた
I think grounded is the word you're looking for. Maybe? You were sleeping?
いやそんなはずはない
That can't be.
太田
Ota,
あなたはイリスと太田を
you left the diner to chase after Ota and Iris.
その時の光景はこの目
Saw the whole thing with my own left eye.
確認してるんです
左目
Left eye?
どうして両目じゃないんですか
Not both your eyes?
それは
Ah, well.
とにかくゆうべ私は
Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go anywhere last night.
ぐっすりと眠って
I was asleep. I was dreaming.
です
夢
Dreaming? Yes, a very nostalgic dream.
夢を見て
What kind of dream?
確かあれは息子が小学
It
校
was
に
when my son had just started elementary school.
簡単なお使いを太田に
I had Ota run an errand for me, and he was taking so long, and I was waiting.
来なくて夫は心配ないって言
My
ったん
husband said it was nothing to worry about,
で
but
きなくなって
couldn't take it anymore and went out and looked for him.
そしたらあの子
Found him at a traffic
近くの
signal
信号の
crying.
前で立ち止まってしくしくと泣いてたんですいつまでも信号があ
He
った
said he
の
couldn't come home because the signal was still red.
でもねその信号ったら
It was one of those crossing signals you have to push.
あの子はそれに気づか
Boy
ず
didn't even notice it. He just stood in front of that red light.
全く頑固
So stubborn, so stupidly honest.
だけどそんなオータの
That's
こと
my
が
Ota. He was so cute. I couldn't help it.
仕方がなくてね。
About that photo.
ああ、これです。
Oh, this? Bro has the tism. I think... Okay. Here's my... Honestly, I don't think all that controversial, but maybe controversial take. I think all otaku, and this includes like nerds in the West, I think all of us have autism. I think that having autism is kind of a prerequisite for us to end up the way that we are. So, oh yeah. Okay, good. I'm glad that that does not seem to strike offense in you, at least.
まだオータが小さかった頃。
This is a family photo from when Ota was still small.
なんとなく
I wanted to look at it again.
私はダメな母親なんです。
I'm a horrible mother.
昔から夫や息子に迷惑かけ
I've always caused trouble for my husband and Ota. No. There's zero reason why there's an overlap between train autism around the world and how for Japan it's separate and it's a train otaku. Exactly.
二人には何度助けてもらったかわかりません。
They've helped me so many times. I'm such a burden,
な
but
のに二人はとって
they were always smiling. They were so kind.
ある年の母の日に私にプレゼントを。
I remember a gift they gave me one Mother's Day.
二人とも私が
I know how much I
花が
like
好きなことを
floral
よく
patterns.
知ってたから。それでこの
So
花
they gave me this apron and a kitchen knife.
くれたんですよ。私嬉しくて嬉しく
Oh, I was
て
so
たまらなくて、自然と涙が溢れてきて、
I was crying and smiling, and
この写真はその時に撮ったものなんです。
this photo is from...
恥ずかしいですけど、
Kind of embarrassing, but
でしょ？
isn't it such a nice photo?
ええ、とても。
Yes, it's very nice, Mayumi. Where is your husband?
さあ、一体
Oh,
どこを
who
歩い
knows?
てるんだか。
だってまゆみ
Tate, I did some research on her
の父
husband,
親につい
Ota's
て調べて
father.
みた。名前は松下武郎。
His name is Matsushita Takeru. He's one of those guys who still hasn't learned that we don't really like that mustache anymore.
5年前に心筋梗塞
He died of myocardial infarction? Infarction? Is that a word? Infarction? Infarction? Infarction. Yes, it is. It's a heart attack. I have literally never heard that word, and it feels so bad to say. I understand why we always call it a heart attack. I mean, most of my favorite Sentai mecha all happen to be train-based. Yeah.
そんな。
What?
どういうことだ？
What is going on here?
なあだってちょっと気づいたことがあるんだが
Tate, I noticed something.
サーモモードでまゆ
Can
み
you look at Mayumi with your thermal imaging turned on? Yes. Her brain cold as fuck.
わかるか
You see it? Part of her brain is like all of it is
こ
blue.
れはその部
It
分
might be due to low blood flow in that part of the brain,
つまり、
which means
まゆみは
Mayumi has an illness.
彼女の通院記録を調べてみた
I've checked her hospital records.
まゆみは6年
For
前
the
から
past 6 years, Mayumi has been suffering from dementia.
デメンツを
Ah!
患っている
So she just canonically has dementia.
ディメンツ
Dementia.
症状は多岐にわたる。
Symptoms vary considerably, but Mayumi appears to be afflicted by memory loss.
彼女の中からは
She seems to be missing memories.
している。
なるほど
See.
今までの不可解な発
So
言
that's where those weird comments were coming from. I accidentally spoiled it, lol. It's fine.
だがそんな状態で食堂の経営
Can she run a diner like that?
経営はしてない。
It isn't running. What do you mean?
飲食店
Matsushita Diner has been closed for 8 years.
前に潰れている。松下食堂は
Matsushita Diner is near the Kawasaki district.
ギリギリ立ち入り禁止区
It
域。
is not technically within the restricted
法
area.
的にはここに住むことについては何の問題もない。だが化学工
However, after the chemical plant explosion, the number of potential customers must have dropped considerably.
もともとこの店の経営
Before the accident, this diner managed quite well due to its proximity to Bloom Park.
ブルームパークを往来する
Patrons from Bloom Park would often eat here, being the cheaper option.
この店に立ち寄っていたのだ。ところが
But Bloom Park closed 8 years ago.
客足はパタリと途絶え、その結
The
果
customers stopped coming, and then naturally,
店が潰れたことを
does Mayumi not notice that the store is closed?
おそらく
I do not think so.
ディメンツのせいで
Because of the dementia?
あ
Yes.
なんてことだ
I can't believe it.
さて
So,
もう話はいいですか？
well, is that all?
夜の営業の準備
I have to
そろ
start
そろ
prepping for the dinner
しなきゃい
shift.
けないもんで
Mayumi stood and went to the kitchen.
だって行こう。
Okay, let's go.
彼女の世界を壊さ
Better that you leave things be.
そうだな
You're right. So, does Ota, like, have... That would mean Ota is having to take care of his mom. Okay, actually, before we do that... Well, let's go ahead and choose a place. Where are we going to go next? Cold storage, warehouse, or Sejima residence? Maybe Sejima? Alright, let's do Sejima residence. IDK which one plot is. I mean, I'm assuming I probably have to visit all of them before the plot will progress. Sometimes it doesn't happen that way, but a lot of the time it does.
どうやって入った
How did you get in?
塀を乗り越えて
Hopped over the fence.
不法侵入だぞ
That's trespassing, you know.
野球のボールが入っちまったんだ
The baseball landed in your backyard. I was just trying to get it back. Hello. How are you doing, sir? Okay. Sejima residence. Topiary. There's a big moss ball. No, actually it's a well-manicured tree. You must need a topiary. It's not a big moss ball. Stone. Garden stone. Bodyguard is at dick-sucking height. Garden lantern.
妙だな。
Well, this is strange.
どうしてあんなところに
Why is the Reika from the cabaret club
スティーブ・
over
ブラウン
there?
のレイカちゃんがいるんだ。
ただの灯籠だろ
It's a lantern. It doesn't look anything like her. Tree. A tree. Pond. A pond. Look, Aiba. A giant salamander.
瀬島は裕福な国会
Mr.
議員
Sejima is a wealthy man.
飼っていても不思議じゃない。
Perhaps it is his pet.
そうか
Really? A pond. There are many koi in the pond, as well as a salamander. Bridge. There's an arch-shaped stone bridge over the pond. Bodyguard, look. Bodyguard is standing completely still, emotionless. You know Iris Sagan? No.
この子なんだが
It's this girl. I showed him the picture of Iris I had.
かわいい
Cute. What was that?
いや
Oh,
なんでもない
nothing.
今可愛い
You just said cute, didn't you?
言ってない
I did not.
言った
You did.
言ってない
Did not.
言った
Did.
カバディって言ったんだ
I said shoot.
この子とカバディ
Why would you say shoot?
とにかくこんなガキのことは知
I
ら
said
ん
I don't know her, alright? About So's alibi.
金曜日も土曜日も
Congressman Sejima was at home all Friday and Saturday.
夕べから今朝にかけて
About from last night until this morning.
寝室でお休み
He
に
was in his bedroom resting.
何か証拠になるものはあるか
Prove that?
私の証言で十分だ
That word should be enough.
相棒この屋敷に監視カメラは
Are there any security cameras in the mansion?
いくつも設置されている。
There are several.
だが、どういう
But
わ
for
け
some reason, they are all powered off.
電源がオフに。この数日間の映像データ
He was home all Friday. There is no image data for the past few days.
なんだよそれ
Really?
めちゃめちゃ怪
That's
し
too
い
suspicious to ignore. What's your boss's relationship with the Kumukuras?
さあな私は
I don't know anything.
仮に知っていたとしても
Even if I did,
話すことは
couldn't
できない
tell you.
守秘義務ってやつだ
Sworn to confidentiality. Veranda. There's a rest area with a roof over it. I do dig the music in this area a lot. So is feeding the koi in the pond. Do you know Iris Sagan?
知らん誰の
I don't. Who is that? Showed him the picture of Iris I
この
had.
子だ
This girl, do you recall seeing her?
顔を見ても変わらん
No,
よ
I've never seen her.
瀬島の体温について
I detect no noticeable rise in So's body temperature.
こいつは政治家だぞ
This guy's a
嘘を
politician
つくのが
lying
仕
is his
事だ
job.
まあ
Well, true. About your connection with the Kumakutas. Where were you at 3 a.m. this morning?
昨日も言った
I told you yesterday.
熊倉組と
My relationship with them is perfectly legitimate.
そういえば相棒
Hey, Aiba,
昨日聞かせてくれた川崎地区の
you were still in the middle of the story about So selling and buying the Kawasaki land.
ああ
Oh, we can continue that later. Where were you at 3 a.m. this morning?
そんな時間
You're sleeping, of course.
決まってるだろう何かあったのか
Why? What happened?
ニュースは見てないのか
Did you not see the news?
ああ今朝からずっと
No, I've been reading a book.
何があったのかは知ら
I
ん
don't know what happened, but whatever it was, I had nothing to do with it.
さてとそろそろ帰ってくれないか
Are you finished here? It's totally legit, but in a magnet with Miku and Luko.
まだ質問は始まったば
We're
か
just
り
getting started.
何を聞いても
You
同
won't
じ
get anywhere no matter what you ask.
先生
You
は
won't get anything no matter what you ask. So Sejima has nothing to do with your case.
それを判断するのはお前
It's
じゃ
my job to decide that, not yours. Yeah.
いや
Okay.
こっちも手荒な真似はした
I
く
didn't
ない
want to get rough.
このままあんたを処分
If I need to, I'll feed you the
食わ
koi.
せちまってもいいんだぞ
ああやれるもんな
I'd like to see you try.
こいつ
Date, he's not all
かも
talk.
しれないぞ
What?
体を調べてみろ
Check his body. Don't mind if I do. Oh. Is that a gun in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
ハンドガンを
This guy has a handgun. It is, of course, real and loaded.
おい、やけん
So you're carrying, huh?
ってんじゃねえか。
何のことだ？
What are you talking about?
とぼけても無駄だ。
Don't act dumb.
銃刀法違反でしょっぴくぞ。
Should have you arrested for firearm violation.
意味がわか
I
る。
was hoping for a cot cage. God same. I don't know what you're talking about.
お前が携帯してる銃のことだ。
The gun you have on you.
銃なんて持ってない。
I don't have a gun.
持ってんだろうが。
I know that you do.
証拠でもあるのか？
Got a way to prove it?
そんなもん見れば
I can
一
search
発
you.
で。
見る？何？
Oh yeah?
ど
How?
うやって？令状がなければ信
You'd need a warrant for that.
はずだが。おしゃべりは終わったか？
Are you finished?
用が済んだならとっとと帰ってくれ。
If you're done here, I'd like to ask you to leave.
だってこれ以上話を
Ate,
続
I
け
don't believe we can
あなた
accomplish
の情報
anything
が手
further
に入る
here.
とは思えない。今はひとまず
It's better for us to return to HQ.
たく腹立
I
たしい
hate
やつらだ。
politicians. All right, to the cold storage warehouse.
車が2台あるな。
Two cars?
これらの車は本
Those
日
have been parked here since before 3:17 a.m.
同じ
ワンボックスとステーション。
One van and one station wagon. Okay. Let's see. Do we have anything in the files that we need to review? Or we call it a day? Fuck it all. Oh, damn it. He just looks like cartoony Hitler. Name Matsushita Takeru. Sex male. Age 55. Deceased. Birthday February 15th. Profession owner of Matsushita Diner. Likes Mayumi, Ota, and Matsushita Diner. Dislikes customers who don't finish their food. Hobbies fishing and shogi. Skills backflips and throwing knives. Oh my. The very spry Hitler. Takeru is an ardent student of cooking and very particular about the ingredients he uses. Ooh, he can do backflips. Therefore, his diner attracted many customers, but did not make a significant profit. Helping Mayumi was his first priority, decreasing his focus on the diner. Appendix. Abadi? Contact team sport popular in India. One team on the offensive side runs to the defense side of the court while continuously chanting the word kabaddi. Tags as many players or tags as many opponents as they can, then returns to their side of the court all in one breath without getting tackled. Does not involve shooting, nor is it particularly cute. Oh, so that's what he actually said in the Japanese version is kabaddi, not Hawaii. He's Shathid and watch him do a backflip. I'm Shathid and I do a backflip. Skills, backflip. Cause of death, backflip. All right. You can do a backflip once. Mooring post. Bullet, ship. Water.
だって
Water, Tokyo Bay.
ボラちゃんの
Okay, look, a school of mullet.
だからなんだよ。
And
かわいい
aren't the fish so cute? School of mullet in the water, but it has nothing to do with this case. Forklift. A forklift. There's nothing special about it. Van.
ワンボックスは
Who owns the
松
van?
下家が所有しているものだ
Matsushita family.
食材の仕入れ等に
It appears as though it was used for transporting ingredients and supplies.
アセトンちゃん待ってて。今車取ってくるから。
Just wait. I'll get the car.
ハンドルやシフトレバーから太田の指紋
Otis' fingerprints were found on the steering wheel and gear shift. Throws out back due to backflip. I didn't know Iba liked mullets. I mean, have you seen her hair?
あとは助手席
Iris's fingerprints were found around the passenger seat.
最近付着した指紋はそれだけだ
Those were the only prints recently made.
他に車内から見つかったもの
Was there anything else found inside the car?
一つある
There was one thing.
なんだ
What was?
太田の携帯だ
Ota's cell phone. God, this fucking
秋葉原
dumbass
で
with
購
his
入したば
phones.
かりの
The one he purchased 2 days ago in Akihabara replaced the one that he just broke. This is fucking dumbass, and he just fucking left it in the car.
運転席のシートの下に
It
潜り
slid under the driver's seat because he's a fucking dumbass. She did say she looks like that because of Date's likes. So apparently Date likes mullets.
その携帯は今どこに
Where is the phone now?
現在鑑識の方
Its
で
data is being inspected and evaluated. The van owned by the Matsushita family. Otis' fingerprints were found on the driver's seat, and Iris was found. Irises were found on the passenger seat. Otis' cell phone fell under the driver's seat. A barrier. A barrier line wrapping around the scene. In the old days, they used to use yellow caution tape for this. Now we've got cheap hologram technology that can do the job even better. Well, sometimes we use good old-fashioned yellow tape. Cold storage warehouse. Cold storage warehouse became the scene of a horrible crime this morning. Okioda Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Well, to be fair, I mean, I guess it was a warehouse all in a line. Cops from the head office examined everything. I couldn't find anything useful. I guess technically it was a horrible crime in the sense that Iris had her eye gouged out, but after having watched her die multiple times and watched Ota die once, I feel like all things considered, this is a pretty good timeline to be in so far. Iba, what's in the box?
人の形をしたもの
Looks
が
like a person.
なんだと
What?
いや
No, never mind. It's a silicone
ただ
doll
全て女性の
in the
形をしてい
shape of
る
a woman.
それ
Ah, I see. A wooden box. There's a silicone doll inside, but I'm pretty sure that it has nothing to do with this case. Oil drum. There's an oil drum. Looks like that girl Reika from the cabaret club in Nakameguro.
どこがだ
It
よ
looks nothing like her. There's an oil drum. It does not look like anything like Deika. The other car. Wait. Container. Stacked containers. I don't think this has anything to do with what happened.
このステーション
Station
は
wagon.
盗難車だ
Fate seems to have it out for Iris specifically, and we'll probably find out why at the end. Yeah, that. I mean, I have not been spoiled for this game, really, but I do know one thing about the ending It's not like a plot thing. I just know that there's a big event involving her song. So I know that she's far more central to the plot than given credit for. I know that she's very important to the plot. Station wagon is a stolen car. Stolen? Last night, the owner of the vehicle reported it stolen. It was stolen at 10:30 p.m. yesterday. Theft occurred in Fuchu, Tokyo, in the parking lot of Famisto, a convenience store along Hoshu Famisto, short for family store, as opposed to Famima, short for family market. Famisto parking lot, huh?
所有者がエンジンをかけたままファミストの店内で買い物をしていたところ
The car was stolen while the owner was shopping inside the store. The vehicle's engine was on.
いや盗ま
The
れた
door might have even been unlocked, which would have made theft easy for the culprit.
この車を奪ったのは
Who took the car?
太田だ
Matsushita Ota.
え
What?
太田がこの車に乗り込み
Ota got into the car and drove off.
ファミストの駐車場に設置された
30 cameras at the convenience store
そ
caught
の
the
時の
entire
様子を
incident.
バッチリと捉えているまた
Ota's fingerprints were also found on the steering
太田
wheel
の
of that
指紋が
car.
検出された奪ったのは太田で間違いない
There is no doubt that it was Ota.
例の白熊の動画
Stream of the polar bear started around 3 a.m.
今日の午前3時頃だったな
そうだ
Correct.
それから10分ほどして
About 10 minutes later, Ota appeared on screen.
太田が車を奪ったのは
Ota stole the car at 10:33 p.m.
動画内に姿を
Like 4.5 hours until he appeared on screen. Cannot find anything in the vicinity that could be a clue.
そうだな
Me either.
倉庫の中を調べてみよ
Let's check inside the warehouse. Maybe I should have talked to the police before we did that. Wow, it's cold in here.
空調の機械はすでに止
The
め
air
た
conditioners have stopped.
だが壁の断熱
However, the insulation in the walls has kept the room temperature close to what it was this morning.
うさっさと捜査を終わら
I
せない
should
と
finish this investigation before I freeze to
しまい
death.
そうだな
じゃあとっとと始め
Well
て
then, you had better get started.
あのフォークリフト
The tires of the forklift are clearly frozen to the ground.
長いこと動かされ
They
て
haven't
る
been moved in a long time.
だが
Hmm,
だからなんだって言うんだ
what are you thinking?
いやちょっと
Nothing, it just seems noteworthy.
今日の午前3時頃
3 a.m. this morning, Iris was laying right here.
太田が駆けつけなけれ
If
ば
Oda hadn't come to save her, it would have been too late. Ice cutting
氷の
machine.
切断機だ
This machine is used to cut ice.
この機械について沖
We
浦
have
水産
gathered
から
testimony from the
情報が
workers
得られた
regarding it.
元からここに置かれていた
This
も
has
の
always been in the warehouse, so the suspect did not bring it here.
指紋は
Any fingerprints?
全く付着していない
Nothing.
他の遺留品もど
No
う
fingerprints have been found at the scene of it all.
倉庫内のどこからも犯人のものとおぼしき指紋は検出され
Their
ている
warehouse is clean.
そうか
Why not call it Family Convenience Store, shortened to Family Rim Shot? That would be fun. That would be a clever joke. An ice cutting machine. Been here a while, so it wasn't moved. Forklift. I don't see anything special about it. Blood stain. Must be Ota's blood. It's where he was stabbed and went down. Rubber box on the floor. There's nothing in it.
物がほとんど
There
置い
are
て
only a few items on the shelf.
この倉庫は使われてないのか?
Is this warehouse? I'm sorry I'm yawning so much. Is this warehouse not in use? Can't find any shelf. Box. The box on the shelf is empty. A hook is hanging from the ceiling crane.
ビデオカメラとノート PC
A
だ。
video camera and a laptop.
犯人はこれらを使
This
って
is
動
what
画
the
を
criminal
配信
used to stream. Like Super Family Convenience Store, aka Super gets punched. No, I would never punch you.
いずれも中古業
All of
者
these
に
items have
され
been
たもので
bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them.
動画の配信は倉庫内
I've
に
logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse.
回線の登録者は
Computer Fishery Company Ltd is listed as the owner.
だがルーターにはパスワ
I
ード
found,
が記載
however, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it. Video camera and laptop used for the stream. We probably can't find the culprit with these. An oil
キャバ
drum.
のキャバクラ
Really does look like Deka from the Cabaret Club at Nakameguro.
だから似てねえっ
I
つって
told you it does not. An oil drum. Probably not a clue this time. Boxes. Shelves packed with cardboard boxes. I asked the cops on the scene. I asked the cop on the scene, and he said there wasn't anything special in them. The dark spot over there. On the left, catch it. The shadow on the left catches my eye. Shadow.
あの部分だけ
It's dark over there.
隠れて暗くなってんな
Won't even lie, it's cute how defensive he is about her. It's honestly very charming.
気になるのか
Is it of concern? Yeah, but without some light, I can't see.
そんな時のために
I am perfect for times like this. I am filled with solutions. What are you?
何かある
There's something there.
近づいて拾ってみたらどうだ
You should go pick it up.
これは
Please be aged premium gay manga. God, if only. They should have a video game where you get to go to Big Gym and buy gay manga. Please be aged premium gay bara manga.
驚きマンチョコか
An Odoroki Man chocolate?
そういえばお前3年ぐらい前に集めて
You've been collecting them for 3 years.
このチョコのおまけ驚きマンシール
Each chocolate contains a special sticker inside.
当時水木が欲しがってたから買い始めた
Years ago, you started buying them from Mizuki, but eventually you got hooked on them.
水木が興味を失っても
Even after Mizuki lost interest, you kept buying them. Not as good as the cheese puffs with the bad anime characters on them. I'm still so pissed that when I bought all of those, that none of them had the Fat Boy on the cover. I was really wanting the one with the Fat Boy. And Fat Boy was the only one that I didn't get. I was so mad.
ほろ苦い思い出だ
Bittersweet memory.
驚きマンチョコは甘かった
Todoroki-man chocolate. I won't lie, I only realized now I could have just bought one and mailed it to you eventually. If you want to buy me one that has the Fat Boy on it so that I can like clean the wrapper and keep it, please do.
それにしても
Why is this here?
ここに
何か手がかりに
Perhaps we can use it as a clue. I'll have to see if they still sell it. Okie dokie.
後でじっくりと調べてみよう
Let's investigate further. No, I'll send it to you pre-washed. That works too. I thought you were gonna like buy the food and then send me the like buy the actual food item and then send me the food item. Oh, it's freezing.
だってそろそろ限界だ
We're at our limit.
重要なものはあらかた調べ
We've
て
examined everything of interest here. Let's go elsewhere. I agree. Okay. Before we do that, what has been changed in the file? Famisto. Family store, convenience store chain popular nationwide. Otis stole the station wagon from a Famisto parking lot. Alright, save. Okay. Map. Abyss headquarters. The worst offense is to desecrate Family Mart like that. How could you, Ota? Honestly, yeah. Convenience stores in Japan are so based. I love them so much. Before we reach headquarters, let's summarize our investigation so far. I can excuse murder and car theft, but I draw the line at smearing Family Mart name. I 100% agree. Alright, I think that's going to be it for us today. And I'm glad that I finally got the issue with the chat fixed, so hopefully in the future it will not happen again. It was very annoying. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. We will continue this next week. Bye-bye!